can see
I can see it. I can see it through my microscope. I can see the molecules. I can see the atoms. I can see air.
But what I'm saying is, I don't have you seen what comes out of the volcano?
No.
Magma, lava, right?
What's
We
your
know
point?
that there's a fiery lake down below.
Fire is fire. Give me more than fire.
Well, that's where God sent the hell in.
God?
God, His
God
Word.
came and told you that?
He came and told me through His Word, through His Son, Jesus Christ.
You saw God?
What's that?
Have you seen
I'm not
God?
with my naked eye, no. He's in heaven. Does that make it wrong? Have you ever seen George Washington?
Have you seen heaven?
Have you ever seen Leonardo da Vinci?
I've seen his work.
You've seen his work, and I've seen the work of God.
Sweetheart.
I've seen the works of the heavens.
Evolution, sweetheart.
Evolution is a farce. Evolution is a fallacy. It's a fake. And there's no validness beyond the straw man argument of it all.
So the world was made from Adam and Eve.
The world was made by God.
By God.
It wasn't made by Adam and Eve. It was made by God.
7 days.
And you know what? God made the world. Hey, when you look at the building, you know that there's a builder. And when you look at a painting, you know there's a painter. And when you look at a poem, you know there's a poet. When you look at a writing, you know there's a writer. When you look at creation, what do you call it? The creator.
I look at the planet,
When you see the human body, you see design.
I study science, and I can tell you
Knowledge.
how the planet system, has been developed.
Oh,
how
really?
the planet Earth has been developed.
Oh, really?
How we got oil.
Oh, really?
How we got this and that and the other.
Okay.
And why we don't have dinosaurs anymore?
Well,
why would
they went
not have-
extinct.
Why God let these creatures extinct?
Because man killed them off. Hey, animals go extinct even today.
Why?
The species going extinct.
Why? I thought all of us were
Because
going to
man and
heaven.
people, they kill them off. The fact is that there is evidence
So
of
there are not
that.
going to be any dinosaurs in heaven?
What's that?
There are not going to be any dinosaurs in heaven?
I don't know all the details of what's going to be in heaven, but I know what heaven calls it paradise.
Okay, so far, what we have, so far, to recap, you haven't seen God, you haven't seen heaven, you haven't seen hell, you haven't seen, you don't know what's going to happen in heaven, but you do believe in God.
Have you ever seen George Washington?
No, sir, he's dead.
You haven't seen it, but you've seen it through a book and you know he existed.
Have you seen your grandmother?
No.
Exactly.
No. But I know she existed, right? How can you say because you haven't seen empirically God that it means that he didn't exist? Obviously, you can see by the evidence that he did exist.
Do you believe in the Wolfman?
What? I think that there was people that had innately some genetics.
Do you believe in sex?
No.
Why? Because you haven't seen one.
Hey,
Not any different than God. You haven't seen
oh,
one.
I didn't say that there's not other beings in this universe. I didn't say that there's not other
Should
beings.
not be according
There's
to
powers
you.
and
It
principalities.
should not be according to you because everyone
said?
is made to look like God, right?
No.
Like a man and a woman.
No,
How
he
do you know?
made man in the image of God. He didn't make the animal. He didn't make the elephant in the image of God. He made man in the image of God. He didn't make the elephant. But he did create the elephant. He did make the animal kingdom. He made the plants and the trees. And who would say to the person, say that there was nobody to design it? You see design, you notice a designer. When you look at your cell phone, you say, oh, there was nobody that made this? You look at a car, do you not say that nobody made the car? Sure, you say that somebody made the car.
And like I told you, I see the universe.
Years the car
And I know how to say
by
God.
engineers, designers, engineers, and people who developed the car. So when you see design or engineers, you see it.
We already argued that. I have explanations.
So do I. Okay, then you tell me where the transitional life forms are. Tell me where the billions of fossils where shows man evolving. Why don't they have millions of fossils of evolution?
Evolution is progress.
Where show me the billions? Where is the? All right, then where's the billions of fossils showing up? They don't have it.
You're looking at it.
That's the problem that even Darwin says that there's no evolutionary change. There's no fossils of evolutionary change. So the argument's dead. married to multiple sex? Do you have a sexual husband or just anybody?
I have a husband.
Okay. Well, you're a lying cheater. By your own admission, you're a lying cheater.
And why is that a
You're going
sin?
to have to give it a couple.
And why is that a sin?
Because God calls it.
Because God said it's a
And
sin.
you know it's wrong yourself.
No,
lying
sweetheart,
is
I
wrong.
don't. I have no fight to kill.
You don't say that cheating is not bad or wrong. You don't say that. You don't think that it's wrong.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, you don't think it's cheating?
Yeah.
Wrong?
Some of it is, some of it is, some of it's not.
Killing people, is that wrong?
It's uncomfortable.
So killing is uncomfortable, but you might not necessarily say it's wrong. Murder.
For the record, sweetie, on the name of God, all millions of people have been killed through the history for the name of God. I have one word of you, crusade. You can answer to me on crusade, we can talk all night long. On the name of your God, crusade.
Hey, let me say something about my God. My God sent God to murder. My God sent God to murder. But the Roman Catholics went in there and started doing that stuff. That's not God telling them to do that.
Oh, Catholics are
That's
not
not. I
God.
said the Roman Catholics are saying go do that. God didn't tell them to go do this.
Guys, wake up.
You're right, because people
I don't know who pays you.
That doesn't make it right.
Everybody has to do everything, but really wake up.
Oh, I do have a job. I do have a work.
You have a job?
Right, I do have a work.
Doesn't
And
pay
I
you
went to
enough.
Bush University. Where did you go to, ladies?
What university you went?
Which one did you go to?
Where did you study?
Bush. Which one did you go
Where
to?
did you study?
What's that?
Where did you study?
I'm studying philosophy. God.
Awesome.
And what about you? What about you? What did you study? You said you're a doctor of what? A doctor of what? Oh, you're a doctor of what? Microbiologist? Okay, so you recognize what school did you go to?
You don't know me. You know Milano?
What school did you go to?
You know Milano, Italy? No, not in the United States, no.
No, but I'm going to say that most universities in America were founded by people that believed in God.
No, honey, they were Masons.
Oh, many of
United States of
people
America,
founded-
Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, they were all Masons.
There is
Look at the history.
You're right,
Look at
there
the
are
books.
some Masons.
at
Hey,
the books.
but many of them believed in God. But you're denying God.
Get a life.
You need to get a life. The woman says that lying